steady, unsteady. Taking the aim, then ready. Get your hop and fatty. Figure it out, watch out. Are you ready? Steady. Taking the aim, then ready. Get your hop and fatty. Figure it out, watch out. It's a cool down, spaghetti. Watch the news, seeing the dudes. Are you crazy? People keep on wondering, running their mouth, spreading out this information, robbing fear to pay down like payouts.
Oh my goodness, what's going on, Gemini? This is your girl, Miss RHW, with another love reading for you guys for the month of February. Let's see what the hell is going on with y'all in your love lives. Okay. Let's see what's popping. I also opened up an Etsy shop, so it's a little bit easier to book a reading with me and get your reading sent to you and actually download it as well. I have my own website as well, so you don't have to go through the third-party option, but to actually get to the option where you can be on a YouTube reading, it's a little less expensive, if I'm just looking to try it out, then the Etsy shop will hold that option for you guys. For those that you are interested in trying it out. I don't know how long that sale's going to be there, though, so take advantage while it's still up. Alright, February for Gemini. What's going on? What's going on with love? What's going on with it? Alright, Alright, Queen of Swords. Oh, damn. Okay, hopeless romantics. Okay. Oh. Okay. Strange. Okay. What? Okay, the immediate picture I got is somebody was like, either you're happy with this person and they just totally said, this probably isn't really what's working for me, or they stopped talking to you, or you're not certain about the relationship because one minute it's romantic and sweet, exactly what you need, and other times it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. Nine of Cups is the reason for asking somebody who's very sweet and romantic and says all the right things, but then kind of gets put off when a situation happens or when the mood shift. Their emotions really travel with them. They really portray them. We got Pisces here against Virgo as your underlying energy graph. Already starting off and forgetting the damn timer as usual. So I'm just thinking, like, when I see that dynamic come up with Libra, I'm thinking, okay, somebody's having an issue with discerning what's real, what isn't. Like, somebody can escape in the situation and it feels so good, but then they're like, well, logically, what has this person really done or said that's making this official, that's making me feel like we're going anywhere for real? So this person may not be super vulnerable all of a sudden, or they might pull back in a certain way, and they may try to be very analytical about it. Very, they probably might sound like you're interviewing them. They're like, whoa, I'm falling for you. I don't know if I really think this is a good idea because you're not as serious as me. Well, the reason why I say that is because the problem is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is talking about a completion of a cycle, and sometimes this can mean a breakup. This could also mean that this person's also introduced you to the family so soon, and this is fast, this is fast energy. Now the Nine of Cups is not very fast typically, but I feel like in a way there could be this illusion of there being something fast, because the initial energy is taking things slow, trying to kind of gain sort of some solid, some even ground, solid ground. Well, this is ooh, this is romantic, this is escapism, this is sensational. Oh, lovely, fascinating. The love is new, and then we can explore it. We don't really know where it starts, where it is, where it ends. It's just kind of ooh, there's a kind of a momentary attraction, and then it can be fleeting because, again, either somebody desires a family and they want something more and they're more serious, or the situation isn't serious enough for you, Gemini, and the situation is just I could go with just minding my business and keeping to myself. Some of you may be kind of overthinking your abilities to be open-minded, which I don't think you have any issues with, really. I feel like the High Priestess is just keeping your expectations metered, because the High Priestess, as long as she's open, she can receive any message coming in. She just doesn't need things to stop her up, if that makes sense. This High Priestess is also overly sensitive, so sometimes you'll be looking for attacks and they're not even coming for you, right? So it's about having a clear conscience. It's trying to, let bygones be bygones and kind of approach the world with a new pair of lenses. It's not to be rose-colored, but it definitely has some hope to it, a level of expectations, a bit of wisdom. Why is Gemini coming up as the Queen of Swords here? Maybe, what? The World. Yeah, something about completing a cycle. You got the World, you got 3 cards to talk about the ending of a cycle. Emperor. Ooh. Interesting. So, 3 cards to talk about the ending of a cycle. This one talks about the restart of a cycle, though. This is something that opens the doors for new opportunities. And this is nice to see in your external energy, because this suggests that this is kind of already happening. And in action currently, even though the reason for action also talks about your current situation, and your question around your current situation ultimately gives us another lens into your current situation, because this gives us an idea of like the outside of the current situation. And the outside of the current situation is like things are revving up. Whoever was giving you the impression that they didn't want to talk to you ever again, it may not. Either they may come back around. I say this just because something about some ending coming back as a gift, and this is someone who's kind of good at exiling. And Gemini, I'm not gonna lie to you, you wouldn't come up as a Libra to me, but at the same time, this could be also you forgiving yourself and letting yourself be free. Being open-minded and open to communicating and seeing seeing where things go. Trying things out, not being so kind of locked away in your ice gilded, your ice tower. And that's not saying that Geminis are, cold or something like that. No, the Queen of Swords is usually like in a place of ice or whatever, so it looks like she's in a very cold area. But it can imply too that she's in a place that's desolate. It doesn't have, that's away from people, because it's to keep them safe and to keep herself safe, and the people that she looks after safe. I feel like some of y'all get comfortable in a routine, and the routine becomes the escape, because you don't have to do anything that would ultimately require too much commitment from you. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is she was responsible for the things she says she's going to do, and I feel like because you are coming up as someone that's a person of their word, you don't want to do something or pursue something without there being some sort of ultimate adjustment to the routine, because something gives the impression that maybe it's been too loose for too long. Maybe you're looking for something with a bit more of structure, a bit more of a system, because the underlying energy being Virgo is interesting. But your advice is saying be fluid. Why is your advice coming up as this? Why is your advice, High Priestess? The Fool. Yeah, just take a chance. You don't need to be perfect. I feel like you want all these things because ultimately it's a reason for you to, escape out of ultimately taking action, jumping the nest, leaving the nest, doing something that ultimately is new and calls to your sense of exploration and taking action ultimately now. And breaking out of stubborn old habits. Old dogs learning new tricks. Yeah, see, look at all these kids. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Like, whoa. Only thing we're missing is the Knight of Swords, which is your energy, Gemini. So you got a lot of energy suggesting that you're procrastinating, escaping into dreams, thinking, okay, I need a plan, I need to structure this out, and you get lost in the idea of the plan, you think about the commitment, you think, oh, can I be fucked? Don't do that to yourself. Just try it, do it, right? If you see along the way, collect them along the way, you'll learn what you'll need along the way, And I feel like you'll find what you commit to, what you want to do, but you'll feel more resourceful because you can at least gather yourself together and put yourself to it, versus kind of waiting around to see if you will end up accumulating the right resources to do something. I feel like you're tired of doing that. Whatever that was, you're done with it. Whatever that was, you're done with it. You might meet somebody. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Okay then. That's interesting. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Come as Queen of Swords. So that means that, there's a reason why you probably not come up as the Knight of Swords, because you're not no child. You're not no kid. You're very strong in your intellect. You're not stupid either. But you also don't need to allow yourself this turmoil of over processing your situation, and just give it a chance and have fun. There's a part of you that is stupid. And that stupid part of you is the overcompensating part. And you don't actually, that actually isn't a stupid part of you. It's just a part of you that doesn't need to think to be happy. It's a part of you that doesn't need to plug into something and see and measure and assess the progress of, to establish that there's some goal, destination, or objective to show for your work, so you don't have to feel like there's gotta be a reason for you doing something. No. I feel like you're being asked to just be the adventurer. You're asked to just discover your passion. Rediscover a passion of any sort. And not really tie yourself to commitments too much. Just commit to being authentic with yourself in every moment, and change your trajectory with your feelings if it happens to change and it's, don't feel right to you. Only thing you need is to know what you're feeling. What is in alignment with your sense of code. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune twice. Wow. I always find that interesting when that happens, The cards are talking to each other like, hey, over here. Oh, hey, over here. All this information is all this. All the information is clear, baby. Oh, well, there's the overthinking. This feeling like analysis paralysis, State of Swords. But this analysis paralysis is like, hey, bro, don't squander this opportunity. You have one. You're getting older. You're starting to ascend into a new generation, and you're playing in a new world where things have developed in a way that can, honestly, I feel like, honestly, would work beautifully under your expertise. I feel like you have experience in something. You may have retired and you're kind of going back into the fold a little bit. I say retired, but it's like maybe you kind of put something away thinking you didn't need to do it anymore, come back to it. But I feel like it's sort of resurged its purpose in some sort of fashion. I don't know. Really, I just feel like it's to do with participating in your world, really. That's really the desire. Being a real person. Not so much a liquid fellow. It just seems like it takes a lot of time, because some things that you set up for yourself, that you condition yourself to do first. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Wow, I've not seen too much. Rarely see this card. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that come from just being you. Dang! And that's the thing. The Knight of Pentacles is about routines. It's about, cleaning up, organization, systems, structure, having a plan, thorough documentation, lists. So, to laundry, clean dishes, things that tend to your health and tend to your your sensibilities around you, your surroundings. Then you talk about your exercising, your your food, making sure you're taking in enough water. Wow, Gemini. I mean, I feel like you're really just trying to make sure you're set in yourself as well. At least I feel like with health wise, before you do something. I'm just thinking that can be adjusted along the way. You do you. And as long as you're having fun with the process, that's all that matters. No need to be serious. And no need to thinking that your dreams are too big for you. Especially considering when you may be starting these journeys, this journey. Don't let yourself think that it's, you're running out of time. You're being asked to be the fool. On top of the high priestess, you're being asked to adopt a youthful mindset underneath all this wisdom. So that suggests that you're smart and you've got some experience perhaps. And this isn't probably your first rodeo, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you know everything about it. And it doesn't mean that you have to present yourself as looking like that, because the Emperor is in the root of the problem. Being a know-it-all, arrogant asshole is probably what's the reason the reason that generates the excuses to stay outside of the world. The king of, the Knight of Pentacles is usually considered the hermit, away from the world, kind of sticking away from people. Now you're at the end of that thinking, well, I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm always thinking I'm right, so I may as well start challenging these ideas. And if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Really challenging. You're going to run into some people that are going to challenge you. And I don't think that they're going to be malice. They're going to have malice intent behind it. I don't think they're going to be callous about it. I don't think they're going to be... I don't think they're going to give you too much pushback. Because the Queen of Cups, she's so sweet. She's honest. Because whoever this Queen of Cups is, and I'm thinking it's Cancer energy for sure. Especially with all this Capricorn energy coming out, like damn. But this person's sweet. They may be honest. They may not know how deeply their words may cut. But they mean well, I think. The Queen of Cups is someone who's sensitive. Now just be careful, because there could be someone who claims to be sensitive and is very callous with their words, because they know that they can pretend to have a sensitive disposition with criticism in return for their criticism, and then play up. So I'm not saying that this is someone who, I'm not saying this is who you're dealing with per se. It can be a dynamic, but wow. Alright, Gemini, this really does it for your reading here. Alright, I hope your love life sprouts and blossoms, taking more risks out here, you guys. I see y'all. I see you. Surrender to joy and everything. Okay. Alright, Gemini. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. Take care, y'all. See you guys in a different video.